Why is it so hard? Why does this life of awakening, remembering, whatever we want to call it, ascension, becoming, why does it seem so hard at times? Maybe it does for you, maybe it doesn't. So if it doesn't, this video is not for you. If it does at times, this video may be for you. I'm going to share one perspective on infinite potential, and that's always what is called from this one. So why is it so hard? For this one, it's very clear today as to why this journey has been hard for this one. It's because I have chosen to be a part-time participant. It's because I wanted to have my cake and eat it. It's because I wanted to hold on to a little bit of the old identity and step into the new identity whenever it feels good or whenever it's convenient. It's because I choose certain thoughts, beliefs, actions. I choose to align with certain identities that are one foot in, one foot out. And I've chosen, again, not consciously, but I've chosen to, have my best foot forward when I'm in service, and then it can be completely forgotten about. And it's always frustrated me, but it's very clearly seen now, and it's very clearly seen today, that I've chosen that. I'm choosing that. Again, not consciously. No one chooses to suffer. No one chooses to act and speak and do things the ways in which that don't serve them and don't serve others. But I've been getting this message continuously for a while, and it takes a little time for this one sometimes for the message to go in. And the reason it is so hard is because I've chosen it to be that way. And I don't mean in the lessons way, we choose to experience this so we learn from it. No, I've chosen to make it hard for myself because I've chosen to make it hard for myself. Not because it has to be, not because I have something to learn, not because there's some karmic thing, not because that's the way it must be on earth. No, I've chosen it because I've chosen it. I chose it because I choose it by my thoughts, my words, my actions, my beliefs, the way I am, the way I treat people, the way I treat myself, the way I allow my mind to run riot, the way the mind is the master for a lot of the time. Again, I'm talking about this one. And I mean, it's becoming very clear, and it has been clear for some time, that a 6-week course, a year meditation, 10-year detox transformation, they don't mean anything. None of it means anything. This process is for life. It's a non-stop, every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every month, every year, forever and ever, or it's nothing. It either has, and I'm not talking about in the all or nothing way, the way I was a boom bust addict and all of those things. I'm talking about you're either in or you're out. I'm talking about me. I'm talking to me, I'm not talking to you. It's been so hard because I've chosen to be that way. I've made it hard. I've made everything that I am doing harder than it doesn't need to be hard. It doesn't need to be a challenge. I've chosen it, and I continue to choose it. So I choose to be my highest self when I'm on these videos, when I'm creating groups, when I'm doing retreats and breath work and blah blah blah. And then I choose to be a lesser version of myself all the rest of the time. Again, not consciously, not deliberately, but it's still a choice. That that unconscious or conscious choice is just a cop out to allow myself to have one foot in and one foot out. And I know with all of my being now that I am being called 100% fully and completely to step into mastery for life. Not for a 6-week program, not for a year-long blah blah, not for the next 5 years, for life. It's only It's that or it's nothing. Part-time spirituality is finished. It's every second of every minute of every day, every moment, here and now, always, no matter where you are, no matter whom you're with, no matter what you're doing. And again, I'm speaking to this one. What became very clear to me today as well is that I have to align with others and be with others that have that similar ideal of mastery. I'm not talking about being perfect, because there is no perfection here, but have that ideal, have that vision, at least have that as the core. Because I know I've had that ideal, but then I can just easily set it aside and leave it behind and completely forget about it when I'm out in this so-called world. And so today a fire has been lit. It's always been lit. I've just let myself see it. That I have to align with those that are in that same, that have that same fire, that have that same call to live this life. Again, because I'm not doing it, I want to be in the presence of others that is their intention. Again, it's not about being perfect, but if that's not the intention, and if it's like I have been, if I just wanted to keep a lot of the old identity, keep the people pleaser, keep the ideas that are the visions and the versions of you that you've built up with people around you, hold on to a little bit of that, and then somehow step into this newest version. It's impossible. It's impossible. You can't do it. You can't hold two identities. Of course, there's a process. There's a process of this becoming. But if I want to hold on to the visions and versions and the way of being that I've built up around myself in that various versions of the transformation, and then want to step fully into this, what I feel is like the pure potential of pure perfection within all of us. If I try and hold on to it, I'm going to be in this constant boom bust cycle, constant bliss depression. I'm going to be in this constant in out, constant duality. And today, myself and my wife, it's amazing, we came to it at the same time. Usually it's at different times. We both just came to this realization, and actually she's come to it before me, that it has to be all or nothing in this. And this might not be for you, and if it's not for you, that is completely fine, of course. But again, this is just a verbal declaration for this one, because I see so clearly that everything that I've kind of been challenged with in this journey has just been a complete choice, and then I want to use all sorts of excuses as to why that would happen. That's just the way it is on earth. That's a karmic thing. That's because you have to learn this or that. It's not true. It is not true for this one. And so today I make a commitment to mastery for life. Not part-time mastery, not just whenever I'm doing my work, not just when like I could be this chameleon being that I have created, where I talked about it a few weeks ago, and it was even like a little bit sticky icky when I was saying it, where I change my vibration based on who I am interacting with. Bullshit. It's really, again, I'm talking solely to myself. That's what's caused the suffering. I'm squeezing myself into boxes and trying to be something to everyone, and trying to fit the mold of the world, and trying to be in that. And what it causes, it just causes disturbance, and it causes frustration, and it causes. So the massive frustration is, why can I not have both? We are everything, but again, when I say we, I'm talking to this one. If it resonates with you, it's fine. If it doesn't, it's fine. It's like trying to keep a foot in two worlds continuously. because I don't want to let go of the people pleasing. I don't want to let go of the version that I've set up with these other aspects of myself. So today I make the verbal and energetic commitment to mastery for life. For life. Not for a retreat, not for a 6-week program, not for a 1-year thing. No, it's for life. For as long as I am animating this body with spirit, I make a commitment to mastery, to the mastery of self. And for most people, and for this one, it's going to seem extreme. And there's going to be some people who's not going to like it. There's going to be some people that's going to say that it's too much or it's not possible, and that is totally fine, and I totally get it. And I make the commitment to mastery for life. It is going to change a lot of things. It's going to shift perspectives. It's going to shift who I am, who I've perceived myself to be, and therefore who others who reflect that perception of me will see. And again, it's not about being perfection. It's about having that as that continuous, not a part-time thing. That's the continuous knowing that we are perfection. And again, it's not about not accepting the imperfections that appear in the world, but it's about focusing solely, no matter what imperfections appear within me and the reflections of me that are the world, that my continuous focus, my continuous energy, and my continuous intention is to reveal that mastery that is within, rather than I can do it for a little bit, and when it gets too hard, I'm just going to revert. I can do it when I'm surrounded by people that I love and that agree with me, but whenever there's someone else that disagrees, or I'm being pulled into a certain vibration where I've occupied before and it feels comfortable, and people will like me, or people will know I can match their vibration, I can match the humor, I can match the connection. So that feels good, it feels easy, it feels nice. But what it is, it's suffering. For this one, it's suffering. It's allowing myself to keep feet in both worlds and then complain about why is it so hard. And wanting to blame God, or blame guides, or blame something, some energy, or blame Earth, blame that's why we came, oh, why is it so hard? Oh, because we chose to come to Earth. This martyr thing, oh, we did this. Again, I'm talking this one, solely this one. Oh, we chose this, it's so hard, we're such martyrs, we came to Earth. Bullshit. Bullshit, it's bullshit. It's only hard because we make it hard. If it's not hard for you, this video is not for you. If it's not challenging for you, then there's absolutely nothing here for you. You don't need to hear anything here. I have made it hard, challenging, painful. I've hurt other people as a result of my internal challenges and pain and suffering that I am choosing unconsciously. Oh my God. The number plate in front of me is JC. Master Yesh, giving a little nod here, I think. So I'm making a verbal and energetic invocation and declaration that I commit this life to mastery. No matter how hard it seems to get, no matter how many imperfections appear as this one and the reflections of this one in the world. And I choose to align with those that have that as at least their deepest intention. And I choose to express that in the world as best I am able, and align with others that express that in the world as best they're able. And it does mean removing myself from all of the other things that's going to pull me away from that. And again, this is not about denial, it's not about bypassing, it's not about any of those things. It's because this world is so elusive, so not elusive. the other one. It's so attractive. It's so alluring. Alluring was the word I wanted. It's so powerful to pull us in. And there's so many ways in which I can get pulled into it. And there's so many things that I just go, will just pull me in so deeply because I'm so passionate about it. And I love humans so much. And I love Earth. And I love all of the crazy things that I've seemed to get myself into. And so it's not about judging anyone or anything that, that's on the path. How could I judge? It's me and it's a reflection of me. But if I am to commit to mastery in this life, if I am to commit to every second, every minute, every hour, every day, I have to give myself the best opportunity of doing that. And by keeping one foot in the old, by keeping up appearances, by being a people pleaser, by continuing the vision and version that I have created in apparent others, being the chameleon, being this, being this over here and with these group of people, and then being this over here and all the shades of grey in between there. So I now choose verbally, energetically, to align with mastery in this life, to align with those that have that as their deepest intention, and to surround myself continuously with that energy, with that intention, with that opportunity, and remove myself as much as possible without bypassing, without ignoring, without hiding things, energies, intentions, ideas that take me away from that. So this is my energetic and verbal invocation and declaration that I align with mastery in this life. I choose this now. I choose it as a deep soul felt calling. And I invoke the I am that I am. And I pattern match energetically with all those who have this as their deepest core intentions. I bless and love and thank and have deepest gratitude for every being that has been part of my path and is part of my path and will continue to be part of my path, and those that will move on a different path. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So be it, and so it is. Katarayamati warasate iya katuya nahatana yemawa. Yanate yasitara kita omyate yasatoko. Yanara amyatira ki ataraba ete ishusu. Turaki amyatarata e katitawa yamanahe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, from my heart to yours, in mastery. The divine in me sees, loves, and honors the divine in you. Namaste.